the day that I was born, right? You have to imagine that I'm the youngest son, and on my father's side, me and my older brother are the only two kids. So my aunt, my uncle, my grandparents, of course, mother and father are there. Everybody is there and so excited, right? Baby boy Blake is being born, right? And of course, my birth happens and the doctors rush me right out the room. And they have to come back and have that conversation with my mother and my father. Mr. and Mrs. Leeper, you know, I'm sorry, but Blake was born missing both of his legs. You know, Mr. Leeper, I know you love sports and you have a healthy older son, but the chances of Blake even walking, running, are very limited. And when my parents tell me this story, right, because such a joyous day, right, such a happy day, and just like that, it's taken away. I ask him, what'd you do? I asked my dad, who'd you hit, right? Like, I know you, like, who'd you hit? And they looked at me with the most serious face I've ever seen in my life. And he said, you know what, Blake? From day one, all the doctors were scrambling and kind of scared, and the nurses was nervous. They seen a baby boy missing his legs. They said, but you know, when we seen you, we didn't even care about the legs. We seen the beauty inside of him. And we decided two things. The first thing, we're gonna keep a positive attitude towards the whole situation, right? And the second thing, we're gonna stick together through this whole thing, whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly. And the beauty of having a positive attitude towards a whole situation can transcend for such a long time. It's like looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. Life is 10% of what you're dealt with and 90% on how you deal with it. I want you guys to think about that. 10%. What is that 10? My 10 is who I am as a person. I am missing both of my legs. I cannot do nothing about that at all. That's me. Me, legless Blake, right? That's me. But I still have 90% to show the world what I truly can do. I still have 90% to wake up each and every day, put one leg on at a time, and put a smile on my face and walk out the door. You see me, yes, I do have 2 disabilities, but I still have 1,000 more abilities to show the world why I'm a truly special person. I still have 1,000 more abilities to go out there and work hard, give it all I got, and never, ever give up. And I'm a true believer that everything that we go through in life is for a reason, right? And the characteristics that you learn in a past, present, or future obstacle are going to be the same characteristics when you go through that past, present, and future obstacle. It just prepares you for that next mission. So I'm also a true believer that everything that we go through in our lives, whether it's big or whether it's small, whether it's big or whether it's small, you should give it 120%. You should always give it everything that you got, because you never know what missions will come. But when you flip it and you actually study for it, you actually dedicate your life to it, you actually practice and practice and practice so you know you want to do good. When you get to the competition, that's letting your body know, like, hey guys, we got to do good on this. Get them BGs, we got to do good on this, guys, come on, right? He said, but what we do wrong is when we get this nervous energy, we think of all the negative things that can go on. And start manifesting positive things in your mind. So you think, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So when at the end of the time, by the time you're in the blocks, or you're in your competition or your test, you've already believed that you're going to get an A. You already believe that you're going to get a gold medal because you manifested it in your mind. So right before the gun goes off, start thinking about a couple things, right? First, start thinking about all the people who used to make fun of me, right? He used to laugh, he used to point. Haha, Blake has no legs, right? All the times that I got cut from the basketball team, baseball team, just because they would never give me a chance. All the times that kids, do we have to pick Blake, right? All the times that I never understood why I was the only one missing legs, right? All those hardship times. Then I started thinking about all the people who believed in me way before I believed in myself. I started thinking about my mother, my father, every person in my life that told me to get back up and keep pushing, and this is only the beginning. I started thinking about all those people that were so important in my life. Then, the last thing, I feel like it's one of the most important things. I started thinking about everything that I did up to this moment, right? Started thinking about all the extra lifts, all those extra sessions. I thought about all the graduations, funerals, weddings, everything that I missed dedicating my life to this moment. Then it dawned on me, it hit, clicked for me. I want this. I need this. I deserve this. It was just like a factor, like, what sense does it make for me to train all this time, for me to work this hard and get to the top of the mountain, to the peak of the mountain and say, you know what? I'm not ready, and turn around. That's ridiculous. That makes no sense whatsoever. I done put the time and the effort. I dedicated my life to this. I should go get the gold medal. Because I want it, I need it, I deserve it. That's the same mindset you guys should have. For the students especially. Think about all the time and effort and extra study hours and extra classes. Everything in your sport, all those extra practices that you dedicated your lifetime and soul to. Why get to the peak of the mountain, top of the mountain, invest all that time, effort, and money and give up now? Why say, I'm not good enough? You are good enough. You invested all this time to get to this point in your life, and you're gonna give up now? I was born. Doctors said I would never walk. They said I would never run, jump, play. They perceived me to live a subpar life. And I'm standing in front of you today saying that I'm one of the fastest runners in the world. If that's not a testimony, whatever you want to call it, it's letting you know that whatever you go through in life, whatever that obstacle or challenge might be, with the right heart, the right mind, the right focus, the right team, the right positive attitude, the right perception, you can physically, mentally overcome any challenge that comes your way. And that's my quote. It's from Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, if you cannot fly, run. And if you cannot run, walk. And if you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, you must keep moving forward. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really do appreciate it.